You are one in a million. Dogs. How do they survive as wandering strays, desperate to survive till the end of their days, dying alone without a reason to carry on? Do you remember, Mason, when we first found you? In that crowded kennel with all the cages and that awful smell. I knew every dog in this place must be unwell. It was really unpleasant. Most of the dogs were barking so loud, God, I could barely hear myself think. I remember there being a lot of greyhounds barking at the top of their voice. There were a lot of paths and an unwelcoming amount of choice. So many innocent animals just abandoned. To display the dogs, their cages had been lined up outside in rows. It really didn't feel humane, like an auction or something. But we knew we wanted a rescue dog. I remember that distinctly. I recollect my father first seeing you and alerting us over. You were standing quietly in the serenade of barking. Nothing at all. You just looked at us. The other dogs were just barking in a direction and not looking at anything particular. But you didn't. You were just looking at us. Perhaps willing us in that very moment to pick you and get some peace and quiet. I think back now to that moment. I wonder why you weren't barking too. Maybe you were trying to hide. In your exposed environment with the cages, you'd surely want to find some cover. If you've learnt in your life, as a stray, that hiding is a brilliant strategy to avoid a potentially lethal conflict, you know what? Yeah. I bet that's actually it. Either that or something totally different, but from a logical reasoning point of view, that idea sounds pretty concrete, actually. Mason, is that it? You smart ass. Why risk a deadly fight when you can hide or run and live to go on another day? Makes me wonder why you avoid conflict in the first place. Did you see something traumatic whilst astray? Lose a parent or sibling before your very eyes? Maybe you saw other dogs ravage each other and decide that stealth and peace was a better option for you. But I guess that's all in your tragic past now. You lived here for years. You're a lazy bastard. You beg for food as if it's your last meal. Guess some old habits die hard, eh? But you survived. By some absolute fucking miracle. You survived. You somehow overcame those negligible odds and survived whatever hell you had to run through to make it here today. Mason, you're an absolute 1 in a million. You're our 1 in a million. We'll always see to it that your future never resembles the nightmares of your past.